Hey, how's it going? This is Brian from B's Music Shop, and I'm here at the Anaheim 2024 NAMM show with Zach from Mythos Pedals. How's it going, Zach?
We're here. It's still happening, but we're here.
Yeah, I think it's like day 4, and I told Third Man that my head was full of Cheese Whiz.
I think that's how we all kind of feel.
Yeah,
for sure.
I thought it was gonna be more packed today. For some reason, sometimes last day is weirdly packed, and if anything, I think everyone is over it.
Oh yeah, or they had way too much fun last night, and they're gonna roll in a little bit later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, correct. You might be correct on that. They're all sleeping like smart people.
What? Sleep?
So you've got a brand new... Oh, I have to say, you might have one of the coolest picks. It just says Mythos. I stole this guitar pick at NAMM 24. Kat came over and gave it to me. I don't think she paid for it. So I'm just telling you, I immediately put it in my pocket. That's my favorite one so far. So anyways, you've got a brand new pedal out, the Herculean?
Yeah, Herculean Deluxe Overdrive. So we made a pedal called the Herculean years ago, and it's kind of an answer to a lot of customer requests. A lot of people want us to do a 2-in-1, so I just put my spin on it. So on the left side is our Herculean side, which is really a Swiss Army knife do-it-all drive that goes from low gain all the way up when you dime it to almost like amp, like D-style amp, like gain, you know.
Yeah.
Those really expensive amps. But it has a clarity and a bass control, so you have a really wide range of control on it. And then on the right side is our Runestone, which is based off the Bluesbreaker circuit. Okay. But I tried to fix some of the shortcomings. A lot louder, a little more full in the low end, a little less too bright. And internally, oh yeah, there's an order toggle on the face there. Internally, there is a dip switch. You can change all the clipping and further shape
so like LED or something, or something.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, there's a lot of flexibility, so you can pair it with your rig and your amp. And I feel like once you find what works for your fingers, you'll just kind of leave it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, just really straightforward. You can use both sides independently or together, and it's mono in and out. Just really like straightforward. Most of our stuff is just made to plug in, play, and not really think about.
Yeah, your artwork's super tasty and just like clean, and yeah, it's
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah,
and the powder coat is called Ron Burgundy, which I love.
Stay classy. That's really great. Oh my God. Yeah. So let's hear this thing. You want to give it a demo for us?
Absolutely. So here we go. So there's my clean tone.
Clean tone.
Here's the Herculean side. So it has that sort of smoky thing, but with the clarity and bass, you can really shape the top end.
Nice.
So you can kind of fine tune it to your rig. And then the right side, the Runestone side, a little more flat and even, but they stack really well. So you can use this side as a boost or a lot of gain. Stick this side on. And it has that compression, it hangs on.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of harmonic content. When you really dime it, those harmonics jump out. You can kind of get the feedback thing happening, it swells. But it's just really versatile and useful, and I am so happy with it. All the players that have come by and tried it, regardless of style, if you're not some blues nerd like me, you can still make it work for your setup and your hands.
That's awesome. Do you mind? I want to hear this Fates pedal. I've seen it around. I've never played with it, but I know it was a hit for you. I feel like I've seen it a lot of places. You want to tell me about it? I'm just genuinely curious.
Sure. So it is based on the classic CE2 topology, using a different chipset, but still all analog. And I just tried to fine tune some of the things in that circuit, because that circuit's great.
Yeah.
But I want a little more depth, a little more speed, and then it has the vibrato mode where it lets you kill the dry.
Yeah.
So you're just getting the pitch warble, and we fine tune that so it's not as deep, so it's not as seasicky.
Yeah.
When you switch it, you can get it there, but with everything set, with the rate down and the depth up, you get.
Oh, it's tasty.
Really subtle, and then we can kind of increase.
Nice.
Oh wait, that's.
Oh, you're in the vibrato.
That was in vibrato mode. I thought, hold on, let's try that again. Let's put the rate all the way down. Here's the chorus.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
I hear it now.
Classic.
It's still subtle, but it's there's more.
Right. And then you can get the pseudo like rotary thing. So you get the... That thing,
I like that. I like that.
I love it. And then the vibrato, without changing anything but the switch. Subtle. But you can get it a little weird if you want.
No, that sounds great. I feel like I personally am always very hot or cold on chorus pedals because like you grew up in the 80s and it was just such a sound. And like I like a good subtle like adding chorus, but not like a hair metal chorus. And I don't know how to explain it like other than that, but that's like exactly what I like. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We tried to tune it so it worked really well and didn't give you that overwhelming like
rack,
thinness.
like a rack
yeah.
chorus.
This digital. Even if it's analog, sometimes they just sound so clear.
Yeah.
So it's a little smokier. We actually have an input stage that gives you a little bit of that compression.
Yeah.
So when you pair it with the drive, that's something that's not in the original, you know? So when you pair it with the drive, it kind of gives back a little more and has a little bit more fatness to it.
Yeah.
So
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Can I ask you, we'll do one more. I want to see this Argo. It looks so cool. I like the little wave.
Yeah.
Octave Fuzz. If we're going to do anything for the end, we should go crazy. And I feel like my spider sense tells me there's a little bit of crazy in that.
There is a little crazy. I mean, we do actually some crazier stuff, but for this board, this is octave up. It's got a clean blend.
Nice.
So with the blend up and the fuzz up, whoa, sorry.
With the clean up and the fuzz up, we get the NAMM police to come around and yell at them. That's what it is.
That's right.
Dude, that is awesome.
Very cool. And then you can blend it. So it's just barely back. So you can kind of sneak it behind. And
That's
then
awesome.
my favorite setting is jumping all the fuzz. You still have the octave. Turn the blend up.
I love that.
And you can pair it with the drive or another fuzz.
Yeah, it almost has like, it reminds me a little bit of like a blue box or something back in the day.
Got a little more controllable.
Yeah. Blue boxes, they're like fun to borrow.
Right, you're like, I need that for like, the one little part of the song. But yeah, it's really
so cool. Yeah.
really fun and really useful.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, hey, Zach, it's been great to meet you. Great to have you show us around. I appreciate it.
Likewise, so glad you came by.
Thank you.